Alright guys, this is the Canon EF mount lens 50mm f1.4. I'm going to attach it to this little adapter from Carmelight onto my Sony a7 III to see how it feels, to see how the images are looking, because maybe you are also somebody that is willing to try this out. Maybe you got some old EF lenses laying around that you want to try out. So in this case I'm using this Carmelight adapter, and it's also an autofocusing adapter, or it enables you to autofocus. But as you can see right here, that isn't, in this case, it is definitely not the case, right? So somehow it is not happening, somehow it is not working properly, maybe because of the adapter or the lens itself. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm going to switch to manual focus, and here things are a little bit more difficult, more challenging, of course, with faster moving objects and stuff like that. It is quite difficult, quite challenging to focus properly, but for things that are not moving that fast, it is actually quite easy and quite manageable. Especially with my Sony a7 III, I have it like mapped out where everything is in red, is in focus, so that makes it quite easy. But now the actual experience and the actual photos. Everything that you're about to see is all straight out of the camera JPEG, so no editing. And as you can see, straight out of the camera, it looks really good. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels in terms of the photo itself. Feels very organic, not that sharp, I would say. It's not really crazy sharp or anything, not clinical sharp as you might see with some Sigma lenses. With Canon, I do feel a very organic feel, if that makes any sense. Such as you see here with the flower here, it looks very soft, almost like very natural, and the feeling of a soft flower, it really captures that feeling. So that is really awesome. But the other thing is that if you shoot at f1.4, color fringing, what you can see here, which you can easily remove as well, but you still, if you don't have the software tools for it, you do see it, and then you got this color, this purple or green color around the subject. So that looks really weird, but it will be gone once you shoot at f5.6, f8, f9. So if you close down the aperture, then you will remove it automatically within the camera itself. But if you shoot at f1.4, just be aware of this color fringing, what's going on. But there is of course this limitation, this challenge that I mentioned as well in the beginning of the video with the manual focus. So as you see here, sometimes when things look that they are in focus, but when you zoom in a little bit, you definitely see that things are not in focus at all. So that is the limitation that I experienced with this adapter at least. But I think if you got a better adapter, maybe, I don't know, maybe from Viltrox, they also produce quite some adapters, then maybe you get some better results. But with this Carmelight, I have to say the experience in terms of autofocusing is not present. But in terms of manual focusing, it works, but you do have to practice, and you do have to keep in mind that you may end up with shots that are not in focus. But all in all, I have to say, if you got some old EF lenses, Canon EF lenses laying around, and you want to try it out, maybe just with manual focus as well, you can like educate yourself or challenge yourself with using manual focus lenses or manual focus style of photography. It will like take you back a little, some steps in terms of how fast you're working with autofocus lensing with autofocus lenses. So yeah, that is quite a nice challenge to do, maybe, perhaps, if you are in a little bit of a rut with photography. But for me, you know, I like autofocus. I love autofocus. So for me, manual focus is not my cup of tea. Alright guys, if you got any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. For video, it's the same, right? For video, it's also still manual focus, and it looks pretty good as well at f1.4. Very dreamy, very organic, if that makes any sense. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe to the channel if not already. Like the video, comment down below what do you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, good luck.